Hey guys, this is Patriot. Just wanted to come talk to y'all for a minute today. Okay, y'all ready for this one? The new administration's infrastructure plan. Now, YouTube, just want to make sure that you don't try to censor me or anything because this is coming straight off the plan, straight off the news. I just watched. I'm just reading what they said. So it's a new infrastructure plan. Business tax increase. That's going to really be real well because see the thing about it is when they increase your tax, increase the business tax, the businesses don't, you know, they don't eat that cost. They're not like, well, we only made $1 million this year, so we're gonna, the increase we'll just pay it out of that. No, you're gonna pay it. We are gonna pay it. Establishing a global minimum tax for corporations. Wait, what? A global minimum tax for corporations. Let's think about that one for a minute. Establishing a global minimum tax for corporations. So, would that mean that a one world currency? I don't know. Let you think on that one for a minute. No federal subsidies for fossil fuel firms. Green New Deal much? Are they trying to break the fossil fuel firms? Multinational corporations will have to pay the U.S. tax rate. Well, that goes back to establish a global minimum tax for corporations. But then again, so what they're saying is that they want to establish a minimum tax rate for corporations globally. How can we tell another country what tax rate they can do? Bully much? How are you going to make that stand? How? Wow. And by the way, just so everybody knows, this is a $4 trillion deal. And they're already talking about another couple of $1 trillion stimulus. So we're possibly looking at 6, 7, depending on what they do on the stimulus, more $1 trillion here if they pass all this. We're up over 30 trillion now. Multinational corporations will have to pay the U.S. tax rate. What do you think is going to happen to them multinational corporations that's, here in the U.S. and somewhere else if they've got to pay the U.S. tax rate? I know what I would do if I was a corporation that dealt in the U.S. I'd tell you, bye-bye. I don't need to do business over there. Hell, you won't even let people work. Y'all ain't got no money anyway. Y'all are giving all these other countries millions and millions and millions and millions and trillions of dollars, and you're only giving your people, 614, whatever. $1,400, really? Why would I want to do business here? This is the whole thing, that why the economy boomed the way it did. People can say what they want to, that, well, it was already starting to creep up. Yeah, well, it was a little bit during the bummer years. But the thing about it is once our last commander-in-chief got in there, if you notice, just go look at the facts. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to the news agencies. Go look at the facts, and you'll see, it's a little bit of climb there, economy, all that. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, our last commander-in-chief gets elected. Bam! Everything shoots through the roof. Break records. One of the things he did was reduced the business tax. I think I remember a commander-in-chief before our last one said, well, you think you got a magic wand? You just going to magically make these other businesses appear? Yes. You do that by reducing the tax on these businesses. See, a lot of people don't understand this. Yes, I agree. There's a lot of these businesses that are out there, and they give themselves $1 million bonuses and all this stuff, and pay their workers, sometimes not so great. And I understand that. I get this. I get this concept, okay? But the problem with it is that the more you tax a business, the more they're going to pass the buck down to someone else, including the workers, by not giving them bonuses, by not giving them raises. They start looking to cut the insurance. These are just true facts, people, okay? This is, I mean, it's pretty simple if you go and look back in history when there's a big tax increase on the businesses. You start to see these programs go away that these businesses offer, because it costs these businesses money to do anything, okay? So it takes, they start taking away these programs, and even to the effect of, company picnic or whatever, these little things that these companies do to show appreciation to their workers. When they start getting taxed to death, then they just say, I'm cutting all this out, because they've got to save money somewhere, because you're not in business to just break even. You're in business to make money. Now, do they go overboard with making money and taking care of themselves? Yes, I agree. I understand all this, okay? But establish a global minimum tax for corporations. Who the hell are we to tell a corporation in another country how much they're taxed? And like I said before, who's going to enforce this crap? Guys, if you're not prepping every day, you better start. They want to break the bank. They want to break us down. They want to break all this down and cause, look, it don't take a real rocket scientist to figure this out, okay? It's not hard. Think about this. If you let's say you make $4,000 a month. Just throwing a number out there. And let's say that you write $6,000 worth of checks. What do you think is going to happen? Anyone? I know what's going to happen. And I know most everybody that I've seen out there that follows me or follows in our circle, y'all are some smart folks, and y'all understand this. You write $6,000 worth of checks out, and you only bringing in $4,000, you're in trouble. Well, what do you think we've been doing here in the United States for a long time? Congress. You know, it can only sustain for so long before it's over. So I want everybody, I just wanted to throw this out there. I went in there a little bit ago and turned the TV on for a minute, was going to sit down and eat something. I didn't even make my breakfast yet. You know why? Because I turned it on, the news came on, I'm looking, I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, I mean, think about it. Think about how many businesses has already went away. And the ones that are struggling right now to hang on. What do you think's going to happen when they increase this? I think there's a bigger plan going on right now than we all realize. But I think a lot of us do realize what's going on. So, just something I wanted to talk about for a minute, guys. I want y'all, guys and gals, I want y'all to go out and check this out for yourself. Like I said, don't believe anything I say. You know, go and check it for yourself. That's where the real leather hits the pavement. You know what I'm saying? The rubber hits the road kind of thing. You know, I only threw the leather hits the pavement thing because I was talking to Ghost Prepper earlier, and he drives a Chevrolet, and I feel sorry for him because he has to walk a lot. But I love you, Ghost Prepper. Anyway, so now, seriously, guys. Y'all get out there and do some research on this, man. I mean, if you're not quite convinced of what's coming, or what's happening, I mean, here's another step. $4 trillion for infrastructure? It's really funny. I don't see no infrastructure on there. I wrote down exactly what they said. I don't see no infrastructure. I'm sure there's more to it than what they showed, but this was the talking points. Infrastructure. I thought infrastructure was supposed to be like, our roads and highways and like I said, I'm sure that's probably in there. But yet, think about this one too. Talking about a $4 trillion infrastructure bill, but yet they're also talking about another lockdown. So who the hell's going to work? Who's doing the infrastructure rebuild if you can't go out and work because they're talking about another lockdown? Where's that money going? Ever wonder why some of them folks make $150,000, $200,000 a year? And they're multi-millionaire, multi-billionaires? Wonder where that money's going. I'll let you decide. That's all I got. Hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. And like I said, go do some research for yourself. Please do that. That's don't ever take anybody's word for 100%, including the mainstream media. Go do research for yourself. Okay? Like I said, I will be doing some further research on this after a while, after I eat some breakfast. My breakfast is in there getting cold. But that's all I got. Love you guys. Y'all have a great day today. And just start paying attention. And I got a mouse. Oh. Damn mouse in my shop building. I'll have his hind end by this afternoon. Love you guys. Patriot 3%er out.